What's up, everybody? Well, I got another small form factor PC gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're going to try out some Crimson Desert. And finally, we're playing a game that is over the minimum specs. Or on a PC, rather, that can play this game at under minimum specs. So up until now, we've just done like Ally, Steam Decks, Lenovo, Firebat. So this should be able to actually play the game at decent settings. Now, I don't think it's going to be able to do no 60 plus 4K cinematic settings, just like half those other games like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. When I tried that, I think we were at like 24, 30 FPS. So that's probably what'll happen. We'll try it real quick just for fun. Even try it with some DLSS, but then we'll just drop it down to like ultra or high or something and see what we can do with that. And of course, we'll try some 1440p as well. So let's hop to it. So first, we're gonna be a little stupid, and we're gonna just try native 4K with DLSS ray reconstruction, which is very heavy, I might add. But we're going to try it anyway, just for fun. That's why we're getting 16 FPS in the menu. Just wait till you see what we get in the game. But I'm not going to lie, it definitely does look pretty, but it's definitely not playable like this. But hey, let's go have a very quick look anyway.
What do you want?
Mind yourself out there.
Greetings. Do you have a moment?
Those shoes will have rafters creaking just from your stroll.
Yeah, what do you want?
What?
Hello, half-wit. Can I help you?
Oh, I hear the tavern's full of big lads for some competition.
So, now, the only possible chance you have of having playable FPS like this is to drop it all the way down to 1080p, basically, by going to performance. I mean, obviously, you could make it look a little worse by turning off ray reconstruction and DLSS 4.45L, but I wanted to try those out, because that's the way you make it look the best. And some people would be okay with 30 to 45 FPS, if they were able to play like this. Not me, personally, but hey, I'm not everybody. So I figured I'd do a plethora of different settings here. So, let's go get started, shall we?
May peace reign.
Fine day for it, no?
Oh, I hear the tavern's full of big lads for some competition.
Hey, I see you. Don't be stingy. Coin for a veteran?
Keep well, aye.
I've seen things, friend. You're a good one.
So now I figured that we would turn off DLSS reconstruction and drop it from cinematic down to ultra, but go back to native just for fun to see what it can do. But again, DLSS 4.5 looks really good, but it does have a performance penalty over just the other DLSS that was available there. But hey, that's the way I'd probably want to play. But now let's go see what this can do, and then we'll turn on a little DLSS again.
You gonna help me out or not?
Looking for me?
Always got to be careful with fire.
So now we're going to see what it can do with a little upscaling. Performance, so this is kind of like 1080p really. But still looks pretty damn good. Not as good as it did with ray reconstruction on by any means, but this is much more playable now. This is how I'd probably more prefer to play it. Although, I'm going to still do my settings, and this is very similar to my settings, but I still do turn a couple things up. And I think I turn a couple things down. But we'll see when we get there. I might have just decided not to do that at all. We'll see. Either way, let's jump on into the game.
A fine day, isn't it?
Looking for me?
Yeah.
How do you do?
Keep well, aye.
Well met. You there? You look like you've got some coin.
Did you hear all the grey mates got wiped out?
You've been living under a rock.
with me, please?
Would you help a man trying to be better? Will you show kindness, stranger?
Spare something for a poor wretch? Coin for a veteran?
So now we're going to drop it down to 1440p, which this GPU is much better suited to. I mean, it can handle 4K, but it usually needs upscaling's help, so I guess in reality, can it handle 4K? In older games, yes. In some games, sure, but not in this particular game, not maxed out anyway. Even with ray reconstruction at 1440p, we can't even get above 30 everywhere. But hey, let's go see what it can do real quick first. Then we'll go try some more realistic stuff.
Spare something for a poor wretch? You gonna help me out or not?
Yes, mate. What?
Can I help you?
So now we turn on a little DLSS. I didn't really think we needed to drop it all the way down to performance because that looked pretty bad when you're at a base of 1440. You really don't want to go underbalanced on this because that would also ruin the whole point of this, trying to make it look all nice. And it already takes a hit compared to 4K, but still, it looks pretty damn nice. So let's go get a little gameplay like this, and then we'll go and do what we did on the 4K settings and drop it down to Ultra and do a little testing like that. And then I think I did my settings in this game on this system, but I can't remember. I guess we'll find out eventually, won't we?
Hello there.
Hey, I see you. Don't be stingy. Hey, I see you. Don't be stingy.
Yeah? What is it?
So now, we're gonna drop it back to just native 1440p, drop it down to Ultra instead of cinematic, no ray reconstruction or anything like that. We're still using DLSS 4.5L, but we're just using DLAA, so I don't think it takes that big of a performance hit. It's probably like 5 FPS or something like that at this point. That's probably even being overzealous. But hey, let's hop in and see what this can do.
If you want to talk, find a priest.
Good day.
Well met, you cunt.
Good day. Yeah.
So now, before we get to my settings, we got some DLSS quality with these settings instead. And then if we go and have a look at the rest of the settings, we're back still on Ultra instead of cinematic or anything like that.
Greetings, stranger.
Good day.
Good day.
Move along. Hi.
They hide in the trees. Tread careful when you're passing through.
Someone told me Payloon has lots of great grown-ups.
Well, spit it out.
You all right?
Surely you could spare but one coin.
Fine day, is it not?
So here's the settings I would go with on this system if I were going to play on this particular TV. Pretty much a mixture of Ultra. And yeah, pretty much just Ultra. But I wanted to just go and show you guys instead of just saying it, because I couldn't quite remember what I did by this point. So now we're sure. So now let's go hop to some camera-recorded gameplay. We shall now get some camera-recorded gameplay. Had the settings I showed right beforehand. This wasn't one of those games where I could just go, oh yeah, I'm just running at blank. There's too many settings. But yep, this is how I'd play if I was going to play on this system. Ooh, it's almost nighttime.
Be at ease. I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, if he's protecting the town, I'd feel pretty safe. I mean, I guess unless like a giant dragon or something came, I guess he can't really do against that much, but shit.
Every stride in those shoes rattles the bones of the land.
Very nice looking game though. And as long as you don't get greedy and try to use that ray reconstruction, I think that's pretty much just reserved for realistic resolutions. Like, we were able to do it sort of at 1440p, but it was still dropping under 30 even with that, so you pretty much need upscaling to use that. But it sure does look good. I will definitely be using that on my 5090 and probably 4090. But this thing's just a little bit too weak to do it at 4K. Or even at 1440p native. But do a little balanced upscaling and it seems to do alright. Still not perfect 60 everywhere, but still did alright. You really have to use performance, and then performance does not look the greatest at 1440p. I mean, there's still even some imperfections with it here when we're using a base of 4K, but unless I'm sitting here like trying to find a problem with it, it looks pretty damn nice. Now, if I could get these kind of FPS with ray reconstruction on, hell yeah, I'd do that. But if I remember correctly, that was like 40 FPS. So, playable for some, but I don't feel like most PC people would be too okay with that kind of performance. But this is the kind of performance I'm okay with. 80 to 100 FPS on a single player game. I mean, that still looks just absolutely gorgeous, even on this, like, kind of shitty TV. I'm excited to see what this game looks like on an OLED. But that shan't be for a while. No. Today I still have to do the laptops. And those can't even make use of that. That's an NVIDIA feature, so I'm hoping though, since they're just 1080p basically, I'm hoping they'll be able to play at least high or ultra settings. I'm doubting they'll be able to do cinematic, but I'll try it real quick just for shits and giggles, because I'm sure some people are curious. That's the one nice thing about being limited to 5 PCs in a day. I can at least try a couple more things instead of just being like, oh man, I don't even have time. I gotta go, go, go. And besides, after this, I think there's only a couple more games I've gotta make. Or gameplay videos I gotta make with the games that came out. Then I'm all caught up. But the Nuvo also helps with that. I get any requests and stuff, I can go do that while I'm waiting for the Nuvo to unlock some more PCs. Shoot, I forgot to download those games that I was supposed to test on that Firebat. But I still got the comments, so I'll be able to download them. Well, pleasure to meet your acquaintance too, madam.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, not too much. How about yourself?
Well, Matt.
I want to go up your roof. Aha!
Surely you can spare but one coin.
Nope, not but a one.
Like to
If I have to give one to you, I'll have to give one to everybody.
To help a man
And I already had to
trying
give
be
one
better.
guy one to get this key I've got now. And I think some other dude pickpocketed some off me earlier and then gave me some random, like, note on a piece of paper or something.
Coin for a veteran?
Another one of those big-ass orc guys. There's quite a few of them in this town. As long as they don't try to kill us, I'd feel pretty safe in this town. Although, again, if a dragon or something came, even a horde of them couldn't do nothing to it. Hell, I don't really know what you do against that, unless you've got, like, super ballistas or something like that, or crazy powerful mages. Or if you do anime like Gate, you could do like USA style, just go in there frickin' modern weaponry and just kill everything. Like, oh, dragon, no problem. We've got an answer for that. Nuke. I don't think there's too many dragons that can survive a nuke. As much as I like dragons and all, they've got their limitations. Take, catch. Man, you can take and catch so many different things in this game. I already caught an iguana earlier. Just to see if I could, and I can. Got to carry a cat for a second. So you can even carry kitties around. That's pretty neat. But yeah, if anybody who's actually played this for quite a while knows of any like really good places that really hit the system hard, let me know. I'd like to go and redo this game a little while later. Once we get to some further areas. This is the kind of game I'd like to come back and test a little. I did that with some other games here and there too. Come back and test. Anyway.
Will you show kindness,
No.
stranger?
I'm not falling for that again.
Greetings.
Anyway though, I'd say with that, let's go wrap up. If I don't knock my camera over, haha. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Crimson Desert on the small form factor PC. And again, as long as you use reasonable settings, you can get some great performance on this game. You can't just go in there max 4K, you know, ray reconstruction. You do that, you're getting like 16 FPS. Now, if you go and turn on DLSS performance, the L model I might add, which takes more performance to run on top of that, then you can get like 30, 40 FPS, which is completely playable if you're used to like console level cinematic kind of style games. When usually you do cinematic, even on the Pro, half the time on the newer kind of games you do not get 60. Usually you're stuck with 30 to 40 or something like that. So this is that, only with way higher graphics. But it costs a little more too. So it's great that there's options. Either way, that's all I got for this particular video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And I'd give you a proper peace out, but still can't do it yet. Pinky is still, it's doing better, but we can at least bend it a little bit now. It's not just the base, but it's barely moving. But at least it's got some movability in it. It's just going to take some more time. So I'll leave you guys with a left-handed peace out, and until the next video.